Everybody, I just got home. King of Pentacles on the bottom and the Nine of Wands on the split. We talked about, I'm about to go get a haircut first of all. And I just changed because we didn't have an open slot for an appointment until 5. So I've got like, I don't know, 30 more minutes to kill and then I'm going to go to get a haircut. Fingers crossed. I hope this one goes pretty well. But we just talked about how Gym Crush was likely going to be more central in our life. After the last couple readings, that's what came through, and lo and behold, he started a 7-day cut in the last 2 days. So he's going to be here every day, whether I'm here or not. He's he came in today, and I was like, huh. So I just turned around and there he was already in the building and everything. And when he was on his way out, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen you here on a Sunday. And he was like, well, I'm doing 7 days. I'm going to cut, blah, blah, blah. And it was really quick because I think he was tired. And we really haven't been talking much lately. So last couple shifts anyway. I guess it's to be expected. But I saw, I don't know what to call him. I saw the guy with the really nice eyes again. And I don't know what the moniker for him should be because I decided I'm not going to put it in replacement energy. It's not going to be Gym Crush 2.0. And I thought about calling him Nick Miller, Emperor, because he kind of reminds me of Nick from New Girl. He's got the big brown eyes and he's got the the semi-wavy brown hair, and he's probably around the same height. Same physique. He looks good. I think Nick Miller is very attractive. But I don't think the personality's there. They're very different in demeanor. But some of the traits are the same. You know what I mean? And I think we established a first name basis today. Where he came in and I'm like, oh hey, I got you over here. You're John, right? And he was like, good memory. And I'm like, can't remember the last name though. Oh shit. I mean, I think I'm just going to find a way to beep that out. But I said, you're blah, 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 right? Maybe I'll make up a name. And he was like, oh yeah, good memory. And it flashed that smile. He's got a look to him that I find entirely distracting. The Twilight smolder, that's almost what I want to call it. When he looks at you dead in the eyes, it's you get that weak in the knees moment. It's very interesting. I don't usually have that kind of reaction, and it's not like it was with the Gym Crush where I was flushing red and embarrassed and unable to talk. It was just disarming. And later on, when I was doing a walk around, we looked at each other again on the floor, while he was working out. And I think it was unintentional smiles. When somebody looks at you and you just can't help it but smile. That's how it felt. And that's what happened. But I didn't see him leave. I was off doing something else whenever he left. But we have established first name basis and enough rapport to have conversation next time. So next time I get to have oh, hey, how you been? What have you been up to? Conversation instead of just oh, hi, I know you, right? We've at least established enough groundwork there. And I mean, Gym Crush isn't focused on us anyway. So, I guess I shouldn't really feel bad. Lovers. I'll think of a different moniker, though. He can stay Gym Crush. He took the title first. But what's extra interesting is the new guy. I believe he's Greek just from his surname. And I was like looking, I was trying to figure out what his nationality was because I thought he was Russian at first. And then like I figured out it was probably Greek just from like researching the name. And then a guy hit me up on one of the apps, and I'm still in the apps. I'm not really doing anything or talking to anybody though. It's just kind of there. And I've had a conversation with him before, like months and months and months ago, but didn't really go anywhere. And he turned out to be Greek, and we ended up talking about like Greek culture because I had just been researching it because of this guy. And it's very interesting how those things kind of line up. And I don't know if I'm going to or not, but this dude from the app, I might be okay with meeting. I haven't felt that way about anybody so far. I haven't felt like I wanted to meet any of them. But I would consider it with him. We're just going to do like the little talking stage thing where you're just chit chatting on the regular via text message. And if that goes well, then we'll do like a no pressure, maybe like go hiking or walking around a lake or something. I don't really do food dates. Not that it would be a date anyway. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not taking anything off the table here. But Spirit wants us in Nine of Pentacles energy. That's fine. We'll do that. We will go on a date and maybe establish some rapport with this very attractive brown-eyed man. And we're going to continue a positive expansion with the Gem Crush. He's here for a reason. It's probably not romantic. It might actually be, I kept on pulling Ace of Pentacles the other day. There's going to be lessons here. There's going to be, I just got Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This is potentially about resilience, and maybe that being the trait that I get from him, because I'm doing a 7-day split too right now. He just started 7 days because he wants to cut. And like, I feel like he's got to be close to 10% body fat, you know, like he's right on the line of like, you can't really go much further than that without like having a tough time maintaining it. But like, he's got to be close. So I don't know how much he's trying to cut or for how long, but like he's doing 7 days and that's how he's trying to approach it. I'm sure he's doing a calorie deficit, and I'm sure he's doing 7 days right now, which is like, no wonder he's cranky. I can't blame him. But with my yoga and treadmill on Mondays, I'm technically doing 7 days too. That's like an active recovery day. And Sundays are his version of an active recovery, which is pretty much just cardio core. My core is spread out throughout the week. So our setups are a little bit different, but we've got like the same kind of setup going on here. Some things, Four of Wands, are in alignment with each other. And I think in order for me to learn whatever I'm supposed to learn here, Nine of Wands energy, I'm going to have to not allow emotional responses or expectations that I have or had to impact the potential lessons, the things that I could glean or take from this situation. Because even if not all of the energy that I've absorbed is what I want to carry, there's definitely things here that Spirit wanted me to take on. And I feel kind of excited about getting to know Brown Eyes. Because who knows, maybe he's not even, batting for the same team. I'm not sure. But I do know I like to look at him. I like that feeling when we looked in each other's eyes. It was different. Not something that I've experienced with a lot of other people.